How are you, my friend? It's nice to see you. I am subscribed to you as well. Um, I saw that you asked, and you know what? When someone asks, what can you do but help? That's the directive. Someone asks for help, you give them help. Life's pretty simple that way. So we're just getting started. We'll see what the afternoon brings as well. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna bring up my live stream on my desktop. It's easier to see. If anyone wants to come on live and chat for a few minutes, come on in. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey, Yogi. Life says hi. Like done. I appreciate that, like. Go on, Life says, how are you? Doing pretty good. I could use a little more sleep, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I've been subsisting on about 4.5 hours of sleep for the past couple weeks. I keep trying to get to bed earlier, but um, it has not been working. Sniper says, and how are you, Life? Greetings, beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. Welcome, my friend. Michael says, how do you do that? There's if you go to the description, there will be a link in the description box. As well, I just posted on my community. I shared out the link to this live stream. So if you go to that link in my community and you click in the description box, you should see operative word should. You should see the link. I hope, but we'll find out. So yeah, you know what? Anyone who wants to come in, tell us about your channel, or tell us about yourself, or to plug something. You got a new video up, you got a product you're selling, you got something that you just want to share. Come up and tell us about it. Do you want to sing a song, as some people have done? I think only two people, Selma and Jace. Or has anyone else sung a song? I don't remember. Let's see. Grant says, hey, Carolou. Don't know what that means. Denise says, not sober again. Well, let's talk about that, my friend. Hey, Wendy. Wendy says, Squirrel Sniper. How are you? Sniper says hi to everyone. Nadine, here's the thing. You know how it works. Some days you're sober, some days you're not. Don't cry over the days you're not sober. Start again. Don't wallow in your misery. Dust yourself off. Get back on your feet. You'll be sober tomorrow. You'll start again. Keep doing that. Eventually, it will stick. But you got to break the cycle. And I'm not talking about the cycle of drinking. I'm talking about the cycle of feeling sorry for yourself after you break your sobriety. The addiction is deeper than just alcohol. The addiction is also in feeling sorry for yourself. The addiction is also in feeling bad for what you've done. You're addicted to guilt as much as you are alcohol. Break the addiction. Start with the addiction to guilt. If you break that addiction to guilt, I guarantee you, quitting alcohol will be easier and will come next. Let's see. Bunny says, I'm not too bad, thanks. Just had some food. How's you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I actually just ate too, not too long ago. That was my big meal for the day. Yeah, I eat it early, but I go to bed early. For health reasons, it's really good not to eat at least an hour before you go to bed. 2 hours, even better. So I do my big meals, most of my calories, um, late morning. So eat a really big lunch, basically my dinner. And then I have a lighter meal about 3 o'clock or so. And then I'm done for the day. Let's see. Neve says everyone thinks I'm trolling you. Yeah, most people do, or many people do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me, even if you are. I'll be honest with you. Let's see. Then he says, I'm so sorry, Eric. You don't need to apologize for me. Never need to apologize for me. I'm not sure how you want me to join you. Nadine, at this point, you are the only one that can help yourself. I can't help you. I can support you. I can be your friend. But think of what we were just talking about. You're addicted to guilt more so than alcohol. The reason being is you'll be sober for 3 days. I think you made it a week not long ago. And then you break it and you come here. If you go to my community page, and you click on the description box. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You can join me in this conversation and we'll talk about guilt. But if you really flip it around, we always think, well, I'm addicted to a substance. And of course, physically, we are. But more so, the addiction is being sober for 3 days or a week and then breaking the sobriety and then feeling bad, feeling sorry for yourself, asking for help, and starting the cycle over again. I don't know how to send the link. Actually, I can't do it from my desktop. But if you go to my community page, you'll see the link in the description box. Hey, Carl. Carl, how are you, my friend? Sniper says, Nadim, it's about responsibility. Only you can be responsible for your actions. So when you're about to have that drink, after 3 days or after a week, ask yourself why. Why do you want to keep repeating this cycle? What are you getting out of this cycle? I don't know how to join you, Nadim. I apologize, my friend. I don't know how to join you. And here's another thing you can do. Cultivate sobriety. Put the things in place that will support you being sober. Carl says, I'm on Disprin now. What's Disprin, Carl? That sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Let's see. Michael says, I'm going to give it a try real quick, see if I can hop in and say hello. Awesome. Okay, this is why I knew it, because Mocha's taken it before. She has migraines as well. All right, guys. Got our friend Michael here. Hey, Michael, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. Hey, let's talk sticks.
All right.
How'd you start making walking sticks?
uh, just kind of started as a little hobby. My mom injured her knee. I went out there and got something for her to help prop her up and stuff like that. And then it just kind of took off like that,
Well,
pretty much.
and now it's an actual business.
I'm actually glad about that. So,
It's pretty amazing. Well, you started something to help a loved one, and you enjoyed it, and now it's a business. You got your sticks in stores.
I do. I actually sell them at a local store for like 25, but online is gonna have to go for 40 because I need it to like use extra stuff to get
Right,
more material.
makes sense. So you can order. Here's the thing: you can drive down and buy one in a store. It's going to cost you a lot of gas, depending on where you live, or you can order from Michael. How's the best way to order something from you?
I got Cash App, so I got my actual business email on my community. So if you just like email it to me or drop a message in the comments where it's at, leaving your contact, I'll give to you. That way I can give you my cash tag.
Okay,
So
awesome. I highly recommend it. I'm hoping after Christmas, I'm gonna purchase, maybe even before, because it would make one of the wines would make a great Christmas present for a couple people in my life, especially my stepchild, who isn't really a child. My stepchild is probably as old, if not older than you.
wow.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
All right, she's a little younger. She
Mm,
is 31. I was thinking that you were in your either late 20s or early 30s.
I get that all the time. If I don't have facial hair, I still get carded to pick up something from my mom, like when she wants a glass of wine or something. I still get carded.
Oh, well. Carl says Cash App doesn't work in Ireland. Um,
Hmm.
interesting. What your approach? Because I've looked at your sticks and they really look like works of art.
Thank you. I try my best to make them unique because kind of told my friends that a tree and a snowflake are kind of alike because not a single one of them have like the same characteristics and stuff like that.
Right.
Just like a snowflake, even the branches and stuff, you can't find a single branch that's similar.
So you letting the branches talk to you, or are you looking for something in particular? We've talked about. You might have heard Squirrel Sniper and I talk about some of the indigenous people in, especially the coastal, who carve the totems.
Hmm.
They will see the totem within the tree before they even start carving. They let the tree select them instead of them selecting the tree.
Well, I find it like if I find a tree that has like the vines going around them,
Uh-huh.
or then a bunch of knots, those make really cool designs in there.
Nice. Um, Also, the some of the northeastern native tribes, when they would be building a canoe, and I've heard this with some of the Polynesian tribes as well. It was never they would do a ceremony um, to invoke the presence of the canoe or the boat
Hmm.
within the tree before they even selected the tree. So then they're walking through the forest, and the exact tree that they visualize is there, and then they make the canoe. It's pretty
That's pretty
pretty
cool.
amazing. I thought you'd appreciate that because one of your other big passions is the paranormal.
Yeah. The main thing that got me into that is because I had like an experience when I was a little kid. I was staying down at my grandparents' house one night, and of course, the term debunking hasn't even been out that way back then because it was like when I was 13, and I heard what sounded like footsteps walking up and down this old hallway. And both my grandparents were asleep, and my initial thought was somebody had broken into the house, but it wasn't just footsteps and footsteps and stuff like that that I've heard. I was also hearing whistling, and then the doorknob rattled as if someone was trying to jimmy it open, and it flung it open like that. So that's kind of what got me interested in it.
Well, Sniper says finding ivy covered branches saves you carving it out with a rasp.
I usually use a box cutter to whittle it with. I
Okay.
find them that they make it like more precise than an actual knife.
Right. Hey, do you consider yourself a skeptic?
Uh, it depends. I believe in paranormal activity, but not so much as the physical form of ghosts. I haven't actually seen a ghost. I've only heard like phantom sounds and stuff.
Right. Because in conversations with you in the chat, as well as listening to your videos, you seem to take a scientific approach that you're open minded, but you need proof. You're not just going to accept anything on face value.
Hmm.
You need to actually experience it before you give it any credibility.
Yes, that's exactly how I'm trying to because one of my friends' motto is like never stop learning, and I kind of agree with that. So, because you're never too old to learn.
Right. Our friend Carl says, I've seen a ghost.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I can't say you couldn't because I wasn't there to say that you couldn't, but I believe his word.
Right. You should come on and tell us about it sometime, Carl. I have I haven't seen a ghost. I've had weird experiences, both um, outside in nature as well as um, in my house, where I clearly heard a voice giving. This was when I was a kid, giving me directions to do something. And being young, I completely panicked because I knew everyone in the house was asleep, and it wasn't my parents' voice, and all it was telling me was go downstairs. Which of course I did not go downstairs. But now I wonder, obviously decades and decades later, what would have happened if I went downstairs? What would I have heard? What would I have seen, if anything? Um, did I miss out, or did I have uh, you know, escape something? Who knows?
Yeah, it might have kind of changed your path though too if you would have went down and saw something.
Oh yeah. Sniper says you will never see a ghost in this realm. You actually enter their realm when you get this experience. Interesting. You
I
have any
could kind
thoughts
of
on
see
that?
that. I kind of think they're interdimensional, so they could kind of like go in throughout all realms pretty much because there's this old Native American saying that ghosts like to use water as energy, where they could cross over into our realm with kind of like with mirrors and stuff. So I just
Well,
kind of think it's all connected somehow.
I like the thought of the interdimensional um, beings because a lot of times people ask me my views on um, extraterrestrials, aliens,
Hmm.
and instead of thinking in terms of another life form coming here from somewhere out there, I think it's much easier to conceive of the thought of traveling through dimensions. That it's not alien so much as more um, interdimensional beings that we experience. But
I kind of agree.
right, and I think Sniper has agreed with that. Carl says, should the hotel in Chicago that's haunted? Um, yeah, supposedly the Dakota in New York City, the hotel where John Lennon lived, is haunted.
Hmm, that's
And
cool.
yeah, Billy's here. Billy is our friend Dottie. Heavenly Star is here. Hey, Heavenly. Heavenly, we're here with our friend Michael.
Hey guys,
Uh, Sniper says, first will be the temperature drop, and then the smell senses. So, can you smell a ghost?
I never was anything in my life except for just like normal stuff.
Right.
So I haven't smelt phantom since except for like one time, and it was like at a graveyard or something, and it smelled like that old lady perfume. So, and you can't like mistake that scent, but it could have just been because I was walking past a patch of fresh flowers that were put down there. So
There could be. What was this at night or in the daytime?
it was during the daytime.
Do you think there are times that are more open to that for lack of a better expression, interdimensional portals? Are you more apt to
Mm,
have a um extraordinary experience at
I
night?
think I actually had most of my experiences with like well, what I consider to be like paranormal activity at, during the daytime, except for that one time that I just mentioned, which was at night. It was like at around midnight
Right.
when that one happened.
Semper says you should smell the aroma of sulfate and a metallic taste in your mouth.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I guess it's probably a lot of signs that we don't even recognize. We've had might have had more experiences than we believe and have not been able to put a description to it. Or
I got
because it's
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can finish.
Or it's so wild, so weird that we just simply can't comprehend it. So we push it aside and don't even consider it or think about it.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting too. I actually think like that as well, because sometimes, like the other day when I was at that intermodal container and I heard that snap, my first thought was like, "No way, that's possible," because I was the only person there, and it sounded like fingers snapping like that. So I
Right.
sent so my friend enhanced the audio, and even he was puzzled by it. And he's about as big of a skeptic as he could be. And now I have another friend that's focusing on mainly unnatural ambient noises, where he could try and work his magic on the video to see what that muffled sound was underneath it that it captured.
Right. Let us know if they catch anything. JD
I
Entertainment
will.
says, yo, yo, yo. Heavenly Star says, third day home. Awesome. How you feeling, Star? No issues with the stitches? Her stitches broke open uh, 2 days ago. Cypher says, indeed,
That's not
Eric.
good.
No, huh? And possibly get some parasitic attachment. Cypher says, hey there, JD. Um, and Dredson's here. Hey, Dredson. What about your friends and family? What do they think of your investigations?
Um, to be honest, a lot of my family doesn't really believe in the paranormal. I mean, my mom and my dad's side, some of them do, but they're not really open-minded in it. So
Right.
I just kind of go about the my own little thing, pretty much.
The weird thing is, I think we've all had some type of paranormal experience, even if only slightly, where maybe we picked up on someone's thought or we had this like synchronistic event that can't be explained, um, or whatever, something, however slight, but we don't want to give um, credence to it. We don't want to put it in um, believable terms because it's easier just to dismiss it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carl says he's going back in the hospital. What are you going back in the hospital for, Carl? And Master Sergeant retired Mocha says, who dat? Who dat is? That is Michael.
Hey, Mocha.
Have you met Mocha before?
I've seen her in chat, but not. I haven't met her.
She's a troublemaker. Be on the lookout for her.
Will do.
Um, let's see. Mocha says hello. She's a troublemaker in a good way. She's been causing trouble for me for almost 23 years.
That's
Carl
why I
says,
tell my mom. I'm like, I tell her that kids are supposed to be a little bit of trouble every now and then.
this is true. I was a lot of trouble for my parents. Um, let's see. Carl says, I'm safer there. But what do you say from, Carl? Mocha says, who, me? Exactly you. Cypress says, does Michael know my great aunt was a seer and medium and worked as Winston Churchill's private secretary at the War Office in the map room? Well,
I do not. That's pretty cool though.
it is. Cypress said, that's Michael Burkeen. Mocha, greetings by the way. Mocha says, who, me? Yep, you know I'm talking about you. Mocha says, damn straight, and you like it. Yeah, you know what? Everyone should have a troublemaker in their life. Michael, you ever read any Carlos Castaneda?
Any what?
Carlos
I'm sorry.
Castaneda. He's an author. He was a shaman. He studied shamanism, although he didn't call it shamanism. Um, he wrote a book. We wrote lots of books, but a lot of it has to do with plant medicine and others expanding our ability of awareness. And he wrote a book about dreaming, and he talks about different entities that we encounter when we practice dreaming, which is just another way of seeing the world from a different perspective. Really good stuff.
I haven't, but it sounds interesting.
Yeah, be on the lookout for it. There, you can find them in most bookstores. Hey, Reaper.
I'm gonna hop off and let someone else hop on if they want to, real quick.
All right. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for asking
You're welcome.
questions. It was great having a conversation with you.
You too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right. Hey, that was our friend Michael. Anyone want to come in and say hi? Hey, Reaper, you want to come in and say hi? I know you're on your break, right? Reaper says, good mother freaking YouTube family. Hey, Trending. Trending says, so Yogi and co-hosts. Reaper says, trending. Mocha says, so to all and to all. Hey, how you feeling, Michael? Or how you feeling, Mocha? I'm sorry. Spice on Life says, hey, everyone. Let's get this fixed real quick. Our friend Vincent should be a moderator, and now he is. Hey, Vincent. You guys remember Vincent from Horror of Spice? Different channel, different name, same Vincent. You want to go live for a few minutes and tell us about your new endeavor? Michael says, and then back. By the way, I highly recommend reading Carlos Castaneda. Carl says, I'm talking to YouTube bosses. What are you talking to them about? Trending says, we're going to share your live, Sir Yogi. Thanks. Let's go, Reaper. Click the in the description box. There is a link. Should say little blue thing. Like right now. Yep. I know on your break, but if you want to come in, you too, Spice. I can only have one at a time. So whoever comes first, and then we'll do the other one. Michael says 3 dots up at the top live. Thanks. Call to the Potato says, hey, Carlton, how have you been? It's been a little bit. Carl says it's about walking away. Man, Carl, you're building something great. Someone was there for a minute and then popped away. Let's try it again. Cypress says, the Burpee Reaper and very stationary. Did you know an inner movement on YouTube pushing the FE Society? Disinformation of the rising Earth. Interesting. FE, flat Earth. Call the Potato says, pretty good. I'm glad to hear it. Michael says, took a few minutes. So you should be able to just, the little blue dots. Carl says, goodbye. Carl, thanks for hanging out. And anytime you want to go live and talk about any of this stuff. Or you can go, if you go to my community page, you'll see the link for this live stream, and there should be in the box. Someone was almost here. Reaper says, maybe next time, Yogi. Okay, I'll be doing it again this evening, Reaper. Hey, Easy. Hey, Easy, you want to go live and freestyle some bass? It can't be a song that we know, or I'll get a copyright strike. But if you freestyle it, Trending says, I can share it. Much appreciated. Trending says, salute, sirs. My cat just said hi to you guys. All right. So anyone else? Man, that would have been awesome to talk with the Burpee Reaper. He's been a friend for quite some time now. Paul the says, I'm gonna subscribe. You gonna come in and say hi? Come on into the live stream and let us know exactly why we should join the cult of the potato. I'm on the verge. I'm a big fan of potatoes. Michael says, I'm surprised you didn't hear my dog snoring. No, I didn't hear it. There we go. So speaking of old friends, this is Vincent. And Vincent's been a friend. He's been coming here for a while, probably since last winter, right?
Yeah. Been a while.
Awesome. You guys might have visited his channel, Horror of Spice, which is a lot of fun. Now, your new channel,
Spices on Life.
Is it connected with the old, or is this just a whole new endeavor, whole new thing?
We're gonna keep doing hot sauce from time to time. We're also gonna keep reviewing. It's just what we review now changes.
Right.
We felt restricted only doing horror.
Okay, I can see that. What so what did we open it up to? Actually, before you tell me, tell everyone what you do, so everyone knows.
Well, I'm currently about to have a book come out in the beginning of the year. Also, I own a business where I sell comic books and other movie and geek memorabilia.
Absolutely awesome.
My wife Becky, she's still on the channel. She is currently at work, but she works from home as a customer service representative.
How's she feeling?
Oh, she's doing okay. She lost all of her teeth except for 4. And she's not able to eat anything crispy, but she's doing pretty well. She can handle most foods still.
Right. Here's a question: can she handle the hot sauce?
Yeah, she's not like me. I could eat anything extremely hot, and it barely affects me. But with her, she's up to, I believe, Ghost and Habanero.
Oh wow. Hey, Mocha says that's what her sister does, customer service. Mocha, you remember Vincent, right? Horror of Spice. You
Hey,
remember
Mocha.
right? So Michael's been through, Vincent's been through a journey. Your own health journey.
Yeah. It all started 5 years ago, actually. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. And so I got on medication, and it caused me to gain 250 pounds.
Wow.
I actually had to tell the doctor if she doesn't remove me from this, I'm suing her. And so I was changed to medication that I begged them to put me on in the first place, and I'm doing a lot better with that now. But it's been a constant struggle with walking.
Right. How's that going?
It's doing better now. I'm almost to the point to where I feel like I don't even need the walker, other
Well,
than
nice.
when I get tired. Other than that,
Right. Man, I can't imagine going on medication and having those side effects. Such a, I can't even call it a double-edged sword.
oh, I was bad. I gained my first 100 pounds
Uh-huh.
and had to be put on a CPAP machine and high blood pressure medication. Um, they were worried about my heart, but it always came back healthy.
Good. How are
Um,
you? How are you
yeah,
handling the schizophrenia?
I take it day by day. I take it moment by moment, whatever it asks of me. Um, I don't see anything that's not there. What I do, though, is I hear things that are not there,
Right.
and I don't hear those things anymore since I've been on the medication.
Okay, that's great. Um, so I guess the issue is not just hearing it, but not being able to distinguish
Yeah,
between
um,
other things.
I had a hard time. Like if you were talking to me
Right.
and the voices were going off, it would all be jumbled together, and I would be like yelling, like, "What'd you say? What'd you say?"
Wow. So the new medication that you're on, no side effects.
Well, there's always going to be side effects to psychotropic medications. Whether it be long-term use is bad for your stomach, your liver, your kidney, there's always going to be some type of long-term effect. But so far, I haven't had anything. Restless leg syndrome.
Right. Interesting. Um, so the business is up.
Yeah. Um, we're gonna be.
Do you have an eBay link? You want to drop in the channel link if you guys want to. Okay, well, as soon as we're done, if you want to drop it, and then everyone can check it out. If anyone here likes comics and comic related material, Michael, or sorry, I keep looking at the screen and reading Michael's comments. Vincent will drop a link. It would be awesome. I am a I'm a DC comic fan, not so much Marvel, a little bit of Spider-Man, Wolverine, Daredevil. Frank Miller's still at Daredevil. But DC all the way, 100% for me. So I'm looking
The
forward.
only two characters I really focus at are Marvel characters, are Ghost Rider and I've got almost a complete run of the Bronze Age um, Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah. Here's a
Oh yeah,
question for you: Ghost Rider the movie. Skip it or watch it?
I'm a personal fan of the Ghost Rider movies, even though they do take liberties that they really shouldn't sometimes.
Right.
But in all comic book movies, they do that. To say that's not a trope by now is to say that the girl screaming and running in the woods and falls on a stick is not a trope.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Our friend Dottie says, Billy's Van Life. I love DC Comics. Me too. Heavenly Story gives me excellent advice, telling me not to look at them, not to look at the screen. Make sure I look at you. Michael says He-Man is one of my favorites. All right. Let me ask
He-Man's
you.
awesome. It's one of the few comic book series that actually started from a toy series.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. I think I always thought that maybe the comic book started and the TV show started first.
No, it was
Interesting.
actually the toys.
All right. Here's my last question for you.
Hmm.
Batman movies. Will they ever get it right? Have they gotten it right?
I gotta say the Jack Nicholson portrayal of Joker
Uh-huh.
does fit a certain timeline in Joker's timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, as I know, there's been 3 different types of Joker actually. Um, one is more maniacal and just wants to watch the world burn. The other one's more like a head gangster and kind of ruthless and cold and calculated.
Right. That would be Heath
Um,
Ledger.
yeah. Um, Also, that was the Jack Nicholson too. Heath Ledger was more of the watch it burn type.
Right.
Yeah. The third was the comical. Um, he couldn't take anything seriously. Everything was a joke. It led to the whole story backline of him being a comedy
I remember
artist.
that one. Right.
Yeah,
Not a very good one.
yeah.
Tandra says, "Hey Yogi and guest." Hey Tandra, this is our friend
Hey,
Vincent.
Tandra.
Horror and Spice. I made you a mod, by the way, so people can subscribe to your new channel. So who's the best Batman?
Um,
Right.
comic books.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, Vincent. We're gonna see if anyone else wants to come on. It's nice talking to you. First time face to face. Awesome. So anyone else want to come in and say hi? Hey Vincent, don't forget to drop your eBay link in the description. Hey Tandra, you want to come in and say hi? Call to the Potatoes. You want to come in and again, let me know why I should join the Call to the Potatoes. I'm so close. So close. Or anyone. Hey, Trending Live, you want to come in and sing a song? I'm putting absolutely zero pressure on our friend Heavenly. She knows she has an open invitation, so I don't need to keep putting it out there. No pressure. Or our friend Easy wants to come in. Easy, you want to come in, talk about A Course in Miracles, talk about bass playing, play the bass. Tanya says a meeting. Gotcha. Dottie, if you would like to come in and talk about van life, talk about the adventure coming up. Michael says, hey, Tandra. I've had you up and playing through the morning. Right now, I have you on International Tell a Joke Day, August 16th. This is video number 2 on your playlist. And it's just coming to an end. So video 3 will be starting. Video 3 is 3 hours and 18 minutes. So that will be another 3 hours added. Michael says, it was great to actually talk face to face with you, Yogi. Thank you, Michael. And it was to you as well. I'm really loving this format and just, you know, I'm trying to have an open forum to do whatever. Just, you know, if feel a little better for having spent some time here. And that might be coming in, and again, like with our friend Vincent, he's got a new endeavor. Hey, Andrew. A new endeavor that's worth plugging and talking about. And Michael has his new up and coming business, made $75. What was it, over the weekend? In one day. There's nothing better than earning an income from something that you've created. Nothing better at all. I was teased when I got my first royalty check for my first book, and it was like $1 something. $1.94, $1.14. I don't even remember what it was. And people are like, oh, you're gonna retire. What are you gonna do with all that money? You're gonna have a party or whatever. Sarcastic remarks. But for me, getting a check for $1 something for a book that I wrote, money came from people who actually picked up something that I created and liked it so much that they paid for it. How can you beat that? Michael says, I agree. I made 355 so far. Wow, nice. But I spent some of it. It's Mocha. How are you?
I'm
Far
tired.
away. You're on your
What?
deck. I said you're on your deck.
Yes, I am.
Cool. Anyone here not know Mocha? Find that hard to believe, but hair looks good.
Thank you.
Mocha normally has curly hair. Hey,
And I
Reaper.
like my curly hair.
Yep. But every once in a while, you got to do something different. Like I actually have a full head of curly hair, as Mocha can vouch for. But every once in a while, I need to try something different. And I shave my head. I can't be curly all the time. You know?
You can't be curly at all.
So you say. I can prove you wrong. I can muster all of my yogic powers to curl at least one hair. I'm almost sure of it. Maybe not more than one. Reaper, let's see. You're getting applause from Reaper. The Burpee Reaper. Well, probably so. But I didn't want him to be disappointed. As someone who has lived with that disappointment for quite some time, I was trying to spare the Burpee Reaper of that disappointment. So Burpee Reaper is what it is. Luis, aka exactly. Just wanted to make sure. Yep, that you. I just wanted to make sure that you knew the name switch. Happened a while ago, but I'm pretty sure that you were here when he did it. Hey, Mercedes. Mercedes says hi, Yogi. She says Mocha and Eric. Hello, both.
Yeah,
Same
color
formula?
tops are very similar. But
Yeah,
I
we
I
plan
don't
it
think
that
he's
way.
wearing burgundy, but it looks the same.
We plan it that way.
Yeah, I got the memo.
People says high five, Mocha. Let's do it.
Not
Let's
gonna
show him.
happen.
Let's show him how to do it.
Nope.
This could make YouTube history right here. Reaper wants to
And
see
yet
it.
it won't. It could, but it won't because it won't happen.
I asked for so little in life. Tandra says, nice to see you, Mocha. Hey. Right. Tandra has made my theme song. Tandra, my theme song, I played it for you. I sent it to you. And I think you heard it on Goga's interview. Okay, that just means I need to play it for you again. which I will. Let's see. Michael says the first ever on-screen high five. That could have happened. Not only would it have been the first ever screen high five, I think Mocha has experienced some technical difficulties. Not Mocha herself, but probably her phone.
I have so many difficulties technically
Let's see.
because somebody called.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I don't know that person.
probably a Mormon. Mercedes says,
Mormons in Alaska.
I had some Mormon friends. I think so. Mercedes says, nice to see you, Mocha. And
Nice
she says hi to Berkeley Weaver.
to see you too.
Jay says, consistency is key.
Key what?
It is.
Key to
So,
what?
oh, to anything.
What about
Consistency is
texture?
key. Yep, consistency is key to anything except for being inconsistent.
You could be consistently inconsistent.
I don't know. Don't know as you can. City says hi. I think
Okay.
I read that. Hi to Berkeley Reaper. Let's see. For those who don't know, Mocha has served in the military, the Air Force, for 23 and a half years. She's retired. She is a certified massage therapist. And she's
Oh,
back.
my license is lapsed.
Yeah, but you got the knowledge.
I mean, it's inactive. Maybe I could restore it, but I don't know.
And she is in school right now for American Sign Language and photography, using the last of her GI Bill.
Yep. May as well do something I enjoy with it.
And not only something that you enjoy, but you wanted to have a skill that you could use to help other people.
Yeah, I do.
Which is the same.
That's part of what the enjoyment is.
Right. Which is the same as to be a massage therapist. That you're
I actually do get a lot of energy from massaging people.
right. Of course, it could go both ways. You could probably, and you have been, I've seen it before, drained by massaging other people.
What's
Because
that?
you could be drained from massaging other people as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, that as you're giving more and more energy and you're absorbing some of the pain and the negative energy that might be coming off of someone else, then you can't blame the negative energy if someone's in serious pain. As you're making them feel better, you being an empath, absorbing the energy of a client that you're working with.
Just have to get some. What is it? There's a crystal for that. It's not onyx. It's something else. I can't remember.
Maybe
That not just repels, but allegedly repels, but it absorbs.
Right. Anyone here know more about crystals? I know just a tiny bit. Reaper says Buddha is an amazing supporter. Buddha is an amazing supporter. She's helped my channel out quite a bit. She's also a Qigong practitioner.
I don't seem to have the patience for like Tai Chi though.
No,
I don't know why. This could be the ADHD.
it could be, but it also helps the ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, even if I have it, so.
Right. Probably because it's
They
cheaper for
did.
them.
It was- yeah.
Michael says,
That
I know that setting a. What's that?
when
Michael-
active duty, it was more. It was acknowledged, but the VA is like, nah,
Right.
you're just trying to get drugs, which I'm so known for.
Yeah. Been a druggie for way back. Michael says, I know that setting a crystal at each corner of your house, in your house, is supposed to help relieve negative energy. Nice.
That's probably selenite.
Toy Pup says, keyboard not working, but we are here. I appreciate that, Toy Pups. You're going to be going live pretty soon, right? So,
Toy Pups is the one who did the dogs video.
yes.
We need more.
Toy Pups, do you hear that?
We need more dogs.
That was my favorite one as well.
Dogs. That's the one I'm talking about. That's
Right.
specifically the one I'm talking about.
Yep. That's the one that I shared with you because I knew you'd love it. So I have a habit of reading. I try to read every comment. So you're going to have to forgive me for this. Okay. Mumsy, rumsy, woohoo, hiya.
What? You really wanted to say
I
that?
did not want to say it, but I try to read every comment that comes in when I'm able to.
Uh-huh.
And between Jace and Toy Pups, they have made it exceedingly difficult for me to continue that practice. As you can see, Jace took no small amount of amusement and pleasure from me reading that, and Tandra found it amusing as well.
Lucky for you, I don't join in because I would be so much worse.
We'll go ahead and read it if you want.
But no, I'm saying I would give you
Oh no,
more ridiculous things to read.
you're not allowed to join in that.
Did you know wombats poop square poop?
Well, I thought everyone knew that, and they're not the only ones.
What?
Wombats are not the only ones. I'm just saying. Toy Pup says, I've been trying to find the audio. I promise. And hi, Mocha. So happy to meet you, beautiful.
It's good to meet you too.
So that means if she finds the video, there will be more dog videos coming up.
Maybe I should try to find some samples or something where she could fit in dogs and send it to her.
Hey, Toy Pups, you want some video footage of Misty, the Pomsky?
I've got lots of that and photos. So
Right.
much. Too much.
Michael says, good thing Selma in here. There would be a fart joke thrown in there. There would be a fart joke thrown in. You can't talk wombat poop without having a good fart joke to follow. It's been my experience.
If you feed cats milk, you will have lots of cat farts. How's that?
Well, not much of a punchline to the joke, but
It's not a joke. It's material for a joke.
I don't think milk's very good for cats. Toy Pup says,
It's
love
absolutely
you.
not. Lactose intolerant.
Right.
You always see people giving them a saucer of milk, and it's like the worst thing you could possibly give them as far as gastrointestinal upset and
Right.
very messy, let's put it that way.
Toy Pup says, love you, Dudsy Wudsy.
Here.
Love you, Dudsy Wudsy. For Jace.
Okay.
Hey, Janice. Janice says hi. Hey, Janice in the chat is a very incredible young artist. She came on a live stream and drew for
Who is?
Janice. That's just
Oh.
part of her name. You see it?
Shani Soldendum. That one?
Janice. Yep, Janice is so old and dumb. But I like to call her Janice.
Sean? Sean? Yep.
Toy Pup says, love it. That would be great. To
One of
share
her shorts hit 100K or hit 1K views.
Who's that?
Sean, that what do you call her?
Janice.
Well, you know,
'Cause-
I'm being a language nerd. I'm almost always going to go with
Right.
uh, instead of Shan or Chan, I'm going to say Sean.
Right. That's probably better. Toy Pup says yes. Jason says Channy. Hey, Sniper. Sniper is back. Welcome back, Sniper. All right, everyone's saying hi. Michael says facts, Yogi. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Shan says one of my shorts hit 1K views. Awesome. That's huge.
I said that.
Yep. It's just taking me a while to catch up with you, as always. Sniper says mine to rescues will only drink the best fresh rainwater. Nice. Flip Up says congratulations, Marie. So proud of you. And says thank you.
Mm.
Jan is so
I can
old.
keep up with the chat for you because I read fairly quickly, but
I think one of the reasons people come here is to see how quickly I will fall behind and see if I ever catch up in the chat. What's that?
you don't read stuff?
Well, how quickly I fall behind, which is usually from the
Yeah.
very beginning, and then to see if I ever can catch up, which the answer is seldom. Seldom to never.
Well, you're keeping people entertained.
That's what I live for. Toy Pup says, Sean is so old. Her name is Marie. Marie, right?
I would say Mari, but that's just from the spelling.
Right. Let's see. Dennis says, that's my nickname, Toy Pups. Toy Pup says, sorry guys, got to go to work myself. Love you, chat. She is
Working
going on her.
She's going to be working on a video. That's what she means.
Yep, and she actually is going to be doing her own live stream, 2:00.
Cool. I will
Dennis,
probably be completely immersed in.
working on you what? Candace says, my full name is Marielle. Marielle is a very pretty name. Toy Pup says, real rewatch for sure. Michael says he does catch up for the most part. Said loosely. Loosely. This is true. Hey, I want to mention he is being kind. Can you drop a sticker? Yep, because you have some in reserve, right? Because you bought some of the. Yep, it's the jewels. Yep. So it should mean that you should be able to drop one in the link, and everyone sees the jewel. So that way people see what you get. That way people see what they get. They don't know. Look in the little emoji section.
Okay, well, you continue your talking, and I'll look for it.
Let me tell you what this is for those who right now for those in the United States, but eventually it's going to be worldwide on YouTube, and it is Jules that's going to take the place of super stickers, not super chat, but super stickers. So it's going to be sort of like what you get on TikTok. I've never been on TikTok except for an occasional video that Mocha sends me, so I don't know anything about it. But I guess they have Jules that you can send out. Right. So if you're in America, if you go to the little dollar icon, you can buy a bundle of jewels. And when you do so, then you have jewels that you can drop in the chat that are supposed to be, I don't know, spectacular, cool, groovy. We'll
Like
find out.
Pokédex.
Yep, we'll see.
Did you say "sí" as in yes in Spanish?
I did not.
Yeah. I'm trying to find where those are.
Do you see the thing for the stickers? Not to buy, but like the where it says add emojis.
I think, I think I'm gonna have to. I think maybe I'm on full screen or something. I have to get out of the full screen.
Oh, I think you need to be on vertical.
I am vertical, mostly.
Not you personally. Except it says I saw a stream that had, but not gems, but dragon eggs. Nice.
Do they hatch into
might.
dragons?
I haven't seen.
Otherwise,
I haven't seen any of them. Milka's bought one, and Erica Point I think has bought 3.
I'll show them.
So I'm just kind of curious about
What they look like.
Yep, and I'm also curious if you buy the jewels from my live stream, can you use them in other live streams? Are they like always available as you have them? Let's see. Pennsylvania Outdoors couple channel says afternoon all. Cheers. Hey PA, how are you? Hey PA, where are you located in Pennsylvania? It's the motherland. My birthplace. Yep.
Because you weren't born in the entire state of.
Oh, I was.
Mm.
Lived in 2 different, actually 3 different places. Lived in the Keysport.
Yep.
And
Kind of rough.
yeah, now it is. Back then it wasn't. And I lived in Denora, my grandmother's, briefly, and then I moved up to where my dad's family's from, northern Pennsylvania, north central Sullivan County, where there is just tons and tons of McCartys.
All them McCartys.
Yep.
Sitting around thinking McCarty thoughts.
That's what we do.
Yep. I can't figure it out.
That's okay. So if anyone in the States, anyway, wants to buy some jewels and then drop one, and we can see it, be much appreciated. Of course, it helps out the channel. And it would just be kind of fun to see because I've been doing it for almost a month now, and I actually haven't seen one, which tells you how technically deficient I am and how little I'm able to like self-promote.
You know what you need to know. Well, maybe a little just shy of all you need to know, but living is learning, and knowing is half the power, G.I. Joe.
That's what they say. No school?
Maybe not the greatest American hero because that's that guy with the curly hair with a curly perm.
Let's see. Michael says, nice. My last name, Burkeen, came from the surname of D. Burkeen, which means I'm related to Prince John D. Burkeen, and the royal family, without the royalties. Wow. So we are in the midst of someone with royal blood. Friend Eve is here, and Eve says, good evening, Yogi, and hello, chat. Eve, my friend, how are you? Eve has a, hey, there's Misty on the watch. Looking for evildoers, ne'er-do-wells.
So she can stare at them.
Well, she might want to lick them. She is a friendly dog.
Well, she's looking at some deer. Can you see them?
I can't. I see trees.
Of green?
Yep.
Clouds of white?
Okay, send some love. So, hey, Eve has a celebration on the 13th of December, celebrating fully monetized 4K. And how many views? Quite a few views. And she is in Kenya, in Nairobi, and it's not easy to get monetized. Not as easy to get monetized in Kenya. Yep, September 13th, 7:30 p.m.
September or December?
December. Sorry, did I say September?
December 13th this year is Friday.
Yep. Buddha is here.
So that's lucky.
Say Yogi, Amoka, and Jace. Hey, Buddha. Buddha is our resident Qigong expert and practitioner, as well as she teaches breathwork as well. She teaches Qigong breathwork, Taoist breathwork, and knows an awful lot about different herbs.
About what?
Different herbs.
Oh, that's important.
Yep.
There's
So he
an
says,
herbalist that my massage therapist told me about in Laurel. I'm gonna have to check out.
right. Let's see. Michael says only 7.3 away from partial monetization. Currently sitting at 472. Hey, Michael.
How far away?
Michael, is you can get partial monetization at 500 subs now. Back in my day,
Mhm.
it was a little different
Yeah,
back in my
what?
day.
Last year.
Yeah, last year, I needed 3,000. No, I needed 1,000 to get monetized back then. Let's see. Are you subscribed to Michael? Okay. Are you subscribed to Michael? Well, if you were to subscribe to him, he would then be 72 away. If anyone here is not subscribed to Michael, he's got a great channel. He's got awesome videos. He does some paranormal stuff. And he carves walking sticks and wands. If anyone is in a market for, Christmas, perfect. A wand for Christmas. So, hey, let's support each other. Michael says, no rush. I'm quite happy here. Hey, how are your watch hours, Michael? You know, I was thinking with watch hours, hey, Jacob, that I'm doing 3, sometimes 4 live streams a day. I've been live streaming some of my workouts, and I've been getting about 20 hours almost 20 hours per live stream. So that's 60 a day. If you're really doing your best to get your watch hours, if your goal is to monetize, increase the amount of time that you're doing live streams, even if it's short ones. Friends will be happy to come in and support you. Not to mention, so if you're getting 50 a day, in a 4-month period of time, you could have 4,000 watch hours. And that's not even mention the other videos. That's just from live streaming. Mr. Burpee Supporter says, Jacob Love. Michael says, I think it's up to 43 watch time hours. Nice. So I have to to start watching your playlist, Michael. You check out your channel real quick. Michael, could I make a suggestion? Put some of your videos, put all your videos in a playlist, and then your friends can come and we can watch the whole playlist. We can click the play all, and there's a deer right in the
They're
backyard.
hoping for some food.
She's looking right at me. Has evil intent in her eye too.
You know what you did.
Yeah, but I didn't think she knew what I did.
Oh, you can't fool the deers.
Michael says, sure, okay. Let's see. The Burpee Sinky supporter says hashtag Jacob Love. Appreciate that, my friend. We're only going to be live for maybe 10 more minutes or so.
Extreme close up.
Yep. Wow, that's your best feature.
My nose.
Uh-huh.
I
First thing I
don't think
noticed.
so.
First thing that drew me to you.
No. No. You are lying.
Well, I'm trying to be PG-13 here.
Mm-hmm. 13-year-olds know what a butt is.
So you can't give away my secrets.
Sure I can. Look, it's Missy.
Misty. See if she can recognize my voice. Hey, Misty. Misty.
She
Come here,
heard
Misty.
you.
Come here, Misty. You want a treat? She
Well,
does
she
want a
looked
treat.
at her voice, but she knows you're not here. She's like, what do you think I am?
Misty. Hey, Misty.
Extreme
Hey,
close.
Misty. Hey, buddy. That is the nose of Misty the Pomsky.
Misty.
Jay
And
says,
ear.
was it not your cute butt? I'm not at liberty to say.
Ah, come on. You like my ass.
I am not at liberty. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Which means yes. Misty has no words to say at the moment.
No, she's generally a quiet dog.
She is busy thinking Pomsky thoughts. Looking
She's
at
thinking
her
if
queendom.
only Eric was here, he would be giving me a treat. Which is true.
Poor Weedy Mickey. He's a Weedy Mickey.
Mr. Jake, the Rep City Burger Place supporter, says hashtag Jacob Love.
Well, I'm going to get off on this here thing because Misty wants to go inside.
All right, I appreciate you joining me.
Sure. I tried a few times and it didn't work. So for some reason, it just decided to work.
Right.
So,
Oh, good. I'm glad. And
bye,
oh,
everybody. I'm from Ohio. Bye, everybody.
let me know. I might need a ride to the doctor's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get a
We
shot.
already-
Nope,
we're
that's Friday.
done.
That Friday's for the dermatologist. I'll send you an email.
Yeah.
I'll remind you. Thanks.
Bye.
This says bye. All right, guys. Anyone want to come in and say for 5 minutes? Say hi. So, Jace, I gotta agree. I think the thing that Mocha was most attracted about me was my cute butt. I'm pretty sure that was it. I can safely say that stuff now that she is not now that she is not on the live stream. We got more Jacob Love. Thank you. So we'll give it about 5 minutes, and if anyone wants to come in, and if not, we'll shut it down for the afternoon. And I'll be back. We are on video number 3 for Tandra. 30 minutes in, it's 3 hours and 18 minutes. Eve says, connected to Michael. I will get back to support him some more. Thank you, Eve. Eve, I very much appreciate how you go all out to help support other people. That is completely awesome. Stephanie says, more socks than the Boston Reds. Jay says, I'm eating pasta and chicken, or I would join. So let me guess. 7 chickens, 7 whole chickens, and I'm going to be conservative and say 44 pounds of pasta. Eve says, heading to bed now. Yogi, see you tomorrow. Thank you, Eve. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in. But we'll be back this evening. Eve says, I try not to miss your love every day. I appreciate hearing that. Thank you so much. I'm sure we meant to say live. The good thing is I'm live a lot. 3 times a day. Actually, today's going to be 4 days. 4 times a day. 1 was my workout, though. Jay says, now I'm choking on said chicken and pasta. Stephanie says, Jace, take out the posture. And Jacob says, much love and respect, brother Mr. Yogi. Much love and respect to you, Jacob. Michael says, and I'm back. Just added some to my playlist. Nice. All right. I will start right away to watching Michael's playlist. Guys, if you want to bring some watch hours to our friend Michael, let's go through the playlist. Now, here's one thing to consider with I'm not an expert on any of this, obviously. But YouTube Shorts and videos, as well as live streams, are counted differently. Videos and live streams are counted together for watch hours. Shorts are counted in their own separate thing. Eve says, fitness hello. It seems to me extraordinarily hard to get monetized through YouTube Shorts. Not impossible. Some people, man, they click with the algorithms. I don't. Not as much. A little bit. Sometimes you get lucky. Like right now, my woodpecker video, YouTube short, got 2.2K views. And that's pretty good for me. It's taken a few days. But generally I average about 400 to 500 per video. So you could put out more videos. I don't know if that's good for the algorithms or not, to be honest with you. Some people say yes. Keep putting out more videos and you'll capture the attention of algorithms. Others say if you do too much, you actually end up crowding out the algorithms. Use your own best judgment. See what happens. Experiment. YouTube is one big experiment. You know, don't know what's going to work until you try it. So try everything. Eve says, have a wonderful afternoon as I need to sleep. Thank you again, Eve. Very much appreciate you hanging out with us. As mentioned, ask your friends for help. So Jace, let's go. Jace says, showing 2,548. I got your playlist up as well, my friend. One side, you and Tandra for the day. And 3,122 on the other now. Let's go with the 2,500. because we know if we push that up to 300 or 3,000, the other one's going to go up as well. So, as well, remember, YouTube holds back 5 days and counting. So you get some serious views on your live streams. So let's say let's be conservative and say you get 20, 30. Let's say 20. So 5 days. That's 100 held back. And that's conservative. Probably more. So that would put you at 2,600. Man, we're in. You're there. Stephen says, my two best shorts are both Fairy House chainsaw carvings. One almost 1K, the other 2.5. Nice. Michael says, the team seem to have a lot of luck with posting shorts. Anywhere from 153 to 500 views. The most I got was 1K. Nice. Yeah, 1K is good. YouTube King say Yogi. Hey, YouTube King. Jason's average 20 hours alive. That's awesome. So that means you're over 100 held back right now, which means that you have just about 350 watch hours to go. We can do it. 2 weeks tops. We could do it in a week. If everyone watches, goes through the playlist for Jace. If everyone does it, just puts it up in the background, a playlist of Jace. Better yet, do a workout with Jace. This is what Jace does. This is what Jace does best. Do a workout with Jace. Follow along. Get in shape. Get in Jace shape. Michael says, nice. Jace has a beautiful dog, by the way. Yep, she is. Jace says, luckily I've been doing 2 live tweets every day. All right. Yeah, that's true. So that's, let's say 200. Let's say there's 200 held in the back. 2,748. That means 250. Man, guys, we can do that on our sleep. We can get, if everyone pitches in, we can get Jace 3,000 by the end of the week. All you got to do is have it up in the background. Sniper says that can be done. Absolutely. Our friend Sniper, ever the optimist. Do you know why Sniper's an optimist? Because he knows you work for it. You put the work in. He says, Michael, she had a few 5K hits. My best was 300. Bless her. Michael says, nice. Luca got 428 on her video. My best video, I think it got about 6,000, was a cormorant. You guys know the bird cormorant? The very prehistoric but majestic looking bird, who one of the few waterfowl birds whose wings aren't waterproof. So they feed in water, they'll dive in and catch something, but then they have to dry off their wings before they can fly. So they will sit, they'll wait for the sun, and then they spread their wings. I'm spreading my wings, by the way. That's what I'm doing, to dry them out. And I caught a video of a cormorant just coming out of the water, wings still glistening with water coming off of it. And she extended her wings, looked right at the camera, and projectile poop all over the place, just streaming out of her butt. And I knew for sure I caught something special. And it was going to be big. 6,000 views. 6,000 people tuned in to watch a pooping cormorant. Michael says, I was seeing what happened when I would let my dog lead the way, and she found snakeskin. Wow, that's awesome. So thanks to our friend Buddha and the wonderful Jacob support crew, I'm at 39 likes, 39 thumbs up. Much appreciated, guys. All right, with 39 likes, I think it's time for me to wrap things up for the afternoon. I will be back this evening about 3 hours ish. I'm gonna make something to eat. I'm gonna do some more breath work, and I'm gonna look around look around YouTube to see if any of our other friends are live and give them some support. Last message, such as it is, support your friends. Not for any other reason except that they are your friends. And you know what? Everyone's your friend. Everyone. And they will support you. Speaking of which, I picked the title for the live stream, Love Everyone. That was the directive given to me. Love everyone, without exception. And I do my best to practice that every single day. No matter who comes in my live stream, no matter what they offer me, my directive is to love everyone. Might not be yours, but when we're hanging out here, maybe we could try. There are people here who communicate differently than others. Imagine, let's conjure up some empathy here. Imagine if the only way you knew how to reach out and communicate was in a way that seemed so foreign to other people that they immediately took it as hostile, or they took it as something that we don't like, or they treated you as an other, separate. Man, that would be tough. It would be tough. I can empathize because I've been there a bit. I've mentioned before my growing up with a speech impediment, where it was so difficult sometimes for me to communicate that I wouldn't keep things bottled up. I wouldn't say things, especially if I thought I was going to say something that was going to get me mocked. Sometimes not everyone communicates the same way that we know, but they're reaching out. It's even worse on social media because now you can't see the face, you can't get a read of the heart, so we only view it as maybe they're being hostile in a way, but maybe they're not. Reconsider everything that happens. Ask, can I see this a different way? Am I able to see that everyone is either asking for help, asking for healing, or they're extending love? And then see what happens. So that's all I ask. Take it in consideration for whatever it is worth, guys. With that, speaking of love, I send all of you love. Every single one of you. And if you'd like, come on back, hang out. I'll be here. I don't have the link up. Come on in and say hi. We'll talk about stuff. Thanks, guys. Jace says namaste. Namaste to you, my friend. Namaste to you, my good friend. Jace is a brother of the heart. Do you know that? Yeah, just resonate with him. Thank you.